Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the owner of a Dragon House. Today is October 6th. Right next to me, I have a Carlos Figueroa, officially signed. We'll be fighting on our upcoming event, November 13th, 5.5 weeks out at the San Francisco Keys Art Pavilion, Zhong Cage Fighting / Mongol Fighting Championship. It's going down, pay-per-view event. Now, Carlos, let's talk a little bit about what's going on the last couple years. I haven't talked to you for three years.
No, it's 3 years.
So what's happening? What's going down?
Nothing much. Same thing. Still training. Just switched up training camps. Training over in Sacramento now. Training over with a couple of friends up in Santa Rosa.
So what? You know, I mean, I know it's a little personal stuff. You know, what made you changing gyms and changing your teams and make those changes? You know, what's going on?
I just some personal things that I don't want to put out there, and throw out there. But I just have personal reasons that I had to switch up, and other reasons just there was too many guys my size at the gym also as well. Where I'm training at. I got plenty of guys that are my size, that are 35ers, that are some.
Got a better training partner.
Yeah, but just personal reasons on top of that. But yeah, I just that's really it.
You still live in Santa Rosa?
I'm living in Santa Rosa. I've been I was commuting to Sacramento.
Wow.
And then I commute to other places to train with other friends that are professional fighters that fight as well.
So now, last time you fought on my show was almost 3 years ago against Andrew Coyne. It was a tough guy. I know you have a little bumpy ride on your professional career. Now you're down, upside down records 1-4. What do you see yourself make? What type of changing to trying to switch things around?
Yeah, I'm on a bit on the skid because I have that attitude like I'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime, and that's really I have no excuses. I've gone in and I lost a couple fights. It's because I haven't given myself the first shot to get prepared. You take a fight on 6 days notice, 7 days notice, the chances of you winning, unless you're 100% ready like you should be, are less than a guy that's been preparing for a fight for a few months and knows that he's gonna fight that day. So I've kind of been not trying to take fights like that. I want to take fights where I have time, because
preparation.
I know I'm good everywhere, and people are gonna see that. People are gonna see that I'm good on the ground. People are gonna see that I'm good on the feet, especially when I got the time to train and prepare myself properly. And I don't take things on 6 days notice, 7 days notice. People, but that's a lot of people talk that they're fighters, this and that, but they get offered fights and they turn it down for this and that reason. It's like I don't know. That's not my style,
Yes.
I told you I wanted to fight. You got me an opponent. I said I'm down, and
You always do.
It's always, we gotta wait on the other people to say they want it or not,
Yes.
So
now I know you're also moving up a weight class. 135 is what you used to fight. Now you want fighting in 145. Is this like a short-term thing, or you gonna be staying at 145?
No, I think I want to stay up to 145. If you look at most of my wins and my finishes are at 145. 135 pounds is just hard for me to make the weight.
As you get a little older now.
Yeah, as I'm getting older, and it's just tough to cut down to 35. I just don't feel myself the same the day of the fight. I don't feel the same when I'm cutting down to 35. I don't recover in 24 hours, and I just feel more confident going in there at 45, feeling strong, than feeling depleted from the weight cut.
Yeah.
And I still have to cut weight to make 145. It's not like it's gonna be just easy for me to get to 145 on top of that. So you can imagine going to 35s, it's a lot harder.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, you're following the Bay Area MMA scene.
Yes, sir.
You always do. Is there anyone out there, it's under your radar that you wants to fight?
That I want to fight? Off the top of my head, no. I don't have anybody that on the top of my head that I want to fight right now. I just want to improve my record, and I'll fight anybody that wants to fight me, you know. If you want to fight me, then we can fight, you know. If you don't want to fight,
That's one thing I like about you, Carlos. You don't give a fuck. You're like, who wants to fight me? I'm fight.
Yeah. Well, that's just I grew up like that, and I live by that. Kill or be killed, you know. Like,
yes.
I don't just talk. You know, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna fight. And if I get my ass whooped, I get my ass whooped. But you're not gonna see me put my head down or feel sorry for myself or anything. I know what I'm signing up for.
Well, you do have a real good chip on your shoulder. Definitely, like, you got the mindset right. You know, hopefully this time you have more time to prepare for your camp, and you know, prepare for a very special individual. You fighting Jacob Ucaro, who is just coming off a loss by a submission, controversially. So we'll see how things gonna play out for his loss. I know their appeal, trying to get the decision turned into either no contest or something, but the referee probably make a bad call. Not quite sure yet. Let this commission, you know, make a judgment on that. What's your take on fighting Jacob Ucaro?
It's just another guy that wants to hurt me and embarrass me in front of my people. So I'm taking him seriously, and I'm trying to go in there and win. And I'm taking very seriously, regardless of whether his record is
right
or anything, or what his last outcome of his last fight is. I'm taking him serious, and I'm gonna be ready, and appreciate him stepping up to fight.
That's good. Well, I hope your new camp treat you well. I hope your new fight camps get prepared better. You know, I haven't seen you perform for 3 years in my cage, so looking forward to have you fighting in November 13th. You and Jacob, I believe you guys either the second or third pro fight of the night. We have 11 pro fights lined up for the card, and then 10 amateur, so it's going to be a 20 fight stack card for that night. So for more information about the fight card layout, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Next week, we're going to have all the fights laid out on the website, so making you guys stay tuned and check it out. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, give me a little bit of love and support. We'll keep putting up all the epic event for all the fight fans out there in the Bay, internationally as well. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, buy a ticket to watching you fight, how can people contact you, Carlos?
You could contact me through Facebook Messenger or Instagram at Carlos Figueroa 135. Just message me for tickets. I'll be posting about them as well. I'll make sure I keep making posts on my stories on my Instagram. And I just want to make a shout out to all my sponsors that have been sponsoring me from the beginning at Sykes Asphalt. It's been there for me since the amateur days. It's had my back up to today. Pacific Breeze Landscapes out in Orange County. They've had my back and they still have my back. So I appreciate you guys supporting me. And Precision Farm Services out in Sonoma County. I appreciate you guys helping me through all my camps, and I know you guys got my back, so I want to give you guys a shout out, and make sure you guys give them a follow as well on Instagram, and message me for tickets. Let's go, baby. We're gonna get this shit going. We're gonna rock.
That's awesome. Now, during this whole pandemic, a lot of people kind of become like a hermit, you know, hide out and not doing much. What have you been doing the last couple of years and during the pandemic?
Throughout the pandemic, I trained and I worked a lot, and I took short notice fights, and it didn't turn out too well, you know. But like I said, you know, I go by that kill or be killed. If I say I want to fight and you tell me, well, you can fight next week, then fuck, I shouldn't open my big mouth, right? Like I say, they want to fight, then you offer them a fight, they don't want to fight.
That's really true. You actually say it to a lot of people. There are a lot of people like that that message me, you know, DM me like I'm down to fight, and all of a sudden you offer them an opponent there, never respond, you know. Yeah. This happens all the time, you know.
Yeah, and that's my problem too, you know. I'm gonna start taking this approach like everybody else takes it, you know, like I'm gonna take my time, make sure I'm always prepared, and make sure I pick the right fights, because it seems like everybody's cherry picking these days, so might as well.
Well, that's why I tell you, like, you know, that's why I'm asking you, do you have anyone that you in mind, like, I've been eyeballing that guy for a minute, same weight class as me, I want to fight him one day, like, all the fighters come up here to the interview, I always ask the same question, if anyone have a special request of want to fight certain people, hey, let's now let it out, and then I'm
gonna get a win first and worry about my opponent that I got, and then after that, maybe after the fight, if I have something in mind, I'll call him out. But
sounds good.
For now, I'm gonna just worry about Jacob.
Sounds good. Now, if Jacob watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Nothing, I guess. I got nothing to say to him. We're gonna fight. After the fight, depending how it goes, we could have a beer.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
Good. I hope he makes it through camp. I hope we both show up on the day and we fight.
No injuries, and then I know your homeboy Gabriel Pacheco, co-main event of the night, fighting for the welterweight title. I know that's one of your close friends, and I'm glad both you guys on the card, because I think the last time I have both you guys fighting on the same night as well. Yeah, that was a few years ago. So now it's deja vu.
Yeah.
Let's run it back again. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, please follow us on IG, Dragon_House_MMA. Follow me on Facebook, and subscribe our YouTube channel. We're gonna keep putting up this huge epic event for everyone else to check in to watch it. And this event's live stream pay-per-view. You cannot miss it. So support your local fighter, support your local talent. This is what the future is gonna make. Anything else you want to shout out to?
Message me for tickets. Carlos Figueroa 135. Hit me up before they're gone.
So might change the Carlos Figueroa 145 from now on.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Might have to change that name.
You got me on that one. Think about that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
The handle.
Yep. So, sounds good. I'm Zhong signing out. Good to have you upon, brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
All right.